I breezed through Africa just to see the safari. I am the baddest in America. Jericho, G-Unit.
Uh-oh, this looks like a massive attack. How dare you forget that the queen bee is back. You know what? I'm tired of this bitch named Nicki. You know, she even stole my damn Vickies. This bitch up in here thinking she's me. She just thinks she's me. Nicki Minaj, you cannot be me. I'm tired of you.
My luggage has SV on it. That's why all these other females envy.
I was with Biggie first. I was with Puff. Now you want to be with Puff too? Come on, Nicki, stop stealing my shine. You can't even pay homage to me. Anyway, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin with Mikkel. We about to get ready to get this video started. Get out the camera, Nicki. You already get enough camera time. So anyway, we're gonna talk about Nicki Minaj versus Lil Kim. We're also gonna talk about the VMAs, but not VMAs,
Movie
MTV
Awards?
Movie Awards, but mainly
Damn, Lil Kim, your old ass can't even get it right.
Katy Perry and what's her name? Christina Aguilera.
That's
Also,
myself tonight.
Bionic is in stores tomorrow, you know, so make sure y'all buy that, featuring Nicki Minaj singing about woohoo. So enjoy this video. Also, shout out to Angel on CrimeCreewLoot.com. Make sure y'all check that every day for the accurate news, okay? They don't post no bullshit on there. CrimeCreewLoot.com. Talk to y'all later.
Make sure the volume's up.
I don't ever have to check the volume on this because it's the camera, so this time they won't be complaining, but you might have to move it over to my side just to get up in here, you know. Maybe I need to adjust the height, make your head a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Alright. Sorry you guys, we are, excuse me, a little bit unprepared. You know, I just came home from work and I don't even got time to argue about the people in the house messing with the internet, you know, but it's time to upgrade from Verizon to the Fios or getting Comcast or whatever. You don't care about all that. Anyway, hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin with Mikkel. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I know I had a good weekend. You know, Nunu was in town on Friday, so I took Nunu to shampoo. It was first Friday. He had a blast, and then all of a sudden I seen that we took a lot of pictures in the club, and I can't wait for Nunu to see those pictures. This weekend was the tweet and greet in New York, and the Skorpion Show was not there. I don't know why Mikkel didn't go. Mikkel, what happened?
Well, I had somewhere to go to, and I had somewhere to be.
So if you were looking for us at the tweet and greet, I had to work. Mikkel just gave y'all his reason. I'm so sorry that we weren't able to go, but hopefully...
I heard that it still turned out nice.
Yeah, it looked like a nice turn. I've seen the pictures on Facebook.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing. So shout out to everyone that went to the tweet and greet. And, you know, hopefully the next time something comes up in this area, Mikkel and I are able to be there. Or Mikkel and I just might throw something ourselves before the summer is over. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do that in Philly, like at Fairmount Park or somewhere. Is there anything else to touch on? No. Basically, in this video today, I know what I'm going to talk about. Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, because everybody been talking about this over the weekend all over Twitter. People been reading Lil Kim, people been reading Nicki Minaj. People was upset that that Lil Kim invited Keys on the stage in Baltimore to diss Nicki Minaj. And, you know, some people say that Lil Kim is too grown to be doing things like that. And I'm going to ask Mikkel, how do you feel about the whole situation?
Well, I think the whole situation is stupid. First of all, Lil Kim, I'm going to start with the Keys incident, even though that happened last. Lil Kim is a veteran in the music industry. Veterans don't do stuff like that. If anything, I think Lil Kim should have left that type of beef between Keys and Nicki Minaj. Both of them are young. Both of them are well, Nicki Minaj is fresh in the game. Keys is not even in the game. So I would expect something like that from Keys. I would not expect something like that from from Lil Kim, because she's a veteran. Like she should be above that. She shouldn't be bringing somebody like Keys on stage to diss Nicki Minaj. That's so. Can you just imagine if somebody like Janet Jackson were to bring an unknown artist out on stage with her to diss Sierra and say, oh, Sierra, all you do is copy Janet and you need to show respect and you need to do that. That would be so petty of Janet Jackson. Like, that's so stupid. So I think it's very stupid of Lil Kim to do that. Lil Kim said that, you know, she's upset with Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj basically swagger jacked her style with the whole wig wearing and the whole Barbie doll image and the way of rapping. I mean, you can say what you want about that. A lot of people agree with Lil Kim.
I just don't see the comparison between Lil Kim's rap flow versus Nicki Minaj's rap flow. It's not the same at all.
Well, it's not. Well, I don't really see the comparison either. But at the same time, you can kind of see where Lil Kim is. Like,
in her. Yeah,
you can see where Lil Kim comes off in Nicki Minaj. Now, the rap flow, I agree with you. I don't see it at all. But I mean, Lil Kim has every right to feel the way she does, but I think she's going about it the wrong way.
There's a mature way to do it.
Yeah, there's a mature way to do it, and that's just
I mean, but to me, though, I mean, they're rappers. So when you're in the rap game, you're going to have beef.
Yeah.
Beef keeps it healthy, you know, it keeps you on your toes. But this is my thing. I think Lil Kim waited too long to finally come out and say something about Nicki Minaj. She should have did this a long time ago.
But we all know why she's doing it.
Well, she's doing it for the promotion and for people to, you know, get her name in everybody else's mouth. But if Lil Kim didn't get so comfortable, she would already be in everyone's mouth. When she got out of jail, what, 4 years ago, we should have had a single, we should have had an album. Lil Kim should be like on her 3rd album. Trina done released like 3 albums since Lil Kim got out of jail. Lil Kim would hop on somebody's mixtape or make somebody else remix hot. But Lil Kim wasn't doing anything for herself. And now that I feel that she feels there's another rap bitch in the game that's ahead of her right now, that's on everyone's tongue and everyone's talking about her, now she's feeling a little bit jealous. And, you know, I mean, I would too, you know, if I see someone doing the same thing that I do and getting farther, doing the same thing I did, but I would have said something about it a long time ago and not get comfortable too. So,
but, I mean,
Lil Kim,
I don't understand the jealousy part because,
I mean,
isn't there room for everybody?
Well, I mean, if you see someone is getting somewhere where they've copied everything that you do and people forget about you, how would you feel?
But that wouldn't come in as jealousy. That would be anger. It wouldn't be jealousy. Jealousy means that she's coming ahead of you and you don't like the fact that she's coming ahead of you. Now, jealousy, that's different if she wasn't copying your style, this, that, and the third, then she's ahead of you, then you're jealous. But for you to say that she's jealous because, oh, she's copied, no, I don't get that whole jealous.
I think that she might be a little jealous.
I think she may be jealous, but I don't think she's jealous in the sense that, oh, she's copying my style, so therefore I'm jealous of her. No, I think she's jealous because of the fact that she is getting ahead of her, but I think she's angry because she feels as though Nicki Minaj basically took her style and didn't pay homage to her, which is kind of confusing because there's plenty of videos on YouTube where Nicki Minaj is paying homage to Lil.
Okay, I mean, well, okay, let's put it like this. Now, we're on YouTube, we do our thing, right?
Yeah.
Now, I got the idea of getting a co-host from another Philadelphia show that I seen, okay? Now, they were, you know, what you call it, the inspiration to us having a co-host thing. Okay, now, but you know, like how I do my solo videos, I do my own thing. Now, I'm seeing so many other people on YouTube doing the same thing that I do, and it's like, why can't you create your own style and your own flow to it?
But what exactly are they doing that you say that you
basically they sounding like me in the video, doing the same stuff, saying the same shit that I would say, using the same titles. I mean, now I'm not trying to come off as ignorant.
I understand. No, because you and I had this conversation before.
I'm not trying to be ignorant.
And I definitely understand where you're coming from. But then there's some people out there that don't understand where you're coming from. Some people may say, "Well, Kevin, you should look at that as
a compliment."
As a compliment.
But okay, it's okay to say, you know, there's one YouTuber in particular, right? I wrote them and said, you know what? I was kind of being shady too at the same time. But I was like, you know, I appreciate your hustle. Like, because it was like the same videos I was doing, they were doing the same videos. And I was like, okay. But then I was like, oh no, he's coming too much like the Skorpion Show, the solo videos. So I said, oh no, I don't want to watch someone that's like me. I want someone, if you want to do what I do, add your own twist to it, you know? That's what I want. Don't do everything exactly the way I would do it, basically. And again, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I don't want anyone doing the same thing that I do. I want to be different. That's why I don't use topics that other YouTubers do. I don't say the stuff that they say in their videos. I just add my own twist to it. You know, so
okay.
So I can see where where Lil Kim will be like, you know, damn, I mean, you doing everything that I do. Well, I mean, you can pay homage, but damn,
well,
you look like a carbon copy of me.
Where Lil Kim is coming from. I think some of us, I don't think anybody is denying where Lil Kim is coming from, because we all basically agree with Lil Kim. I think some of us disagree on the fact of how Lil Kim is doing it. Some people agree and say Lil Kim should do what she's doing, but then some people say, like me, that you shouldn't go about it that way.
But I think it makes, I mean, if she was an R&B singer, okay. But because they're rappers and we expect this from rappers, you know, I can see her doing it. Now, Missy Elliott, I can't see Missy Elliott having beef with no one because she's not that type of hardcore rapper. But Lil Kim, Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj, Keys, who else is Trina, Kaya, Jackie O. I want to see them bitches go at it to see who's the supreme bitch.
Who do you think this hurts? Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't hurt anybody because it's competition. And
honestly,
if I'm out there putting your name out there and you putting my name out there, we're actually helping each other.
That's the thing. Nicki Minaj is barely responding to her. She's barely responding. If anything, more people on Nicki Minaj's camp has been responding than she has.
I mean, we heard Drake say something.
Yeah, but I mean, you've heard more from Lil Kim than you've heard from Nicki Minaj.
But what can Nicki Minaj say? I'm not copying Kim.
But see, that's the thing. I think Nicki Minaj, I think for the most part, now y'all know I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, but you know, sometimes I like to defend people that I don't like. Because sometimes I feel as though when I see wrong, I'm going to defend them. I think Nicki Minaj sees it as, I've paid homage to this woman so many times. Why should I have to continue to say where I got it from, or why should I have to continue to say who inspired me when everybody knows who? Like just like on YouTube, you say that you've seen people that copy you. Okay, fine. You've made it known to them that you know that they're copying you. So do you expect them in every video to say, oh, before I start this video, I want to give a shout out to Skorpion because this is who I'm copying? No,
but this maybe it got to a
sounds like what Lil Kim wants.
Maybe it got to a boiling point where she said, you know what, I'm tired of this bitch doing everything I do. Okay, you pay homage to me. Now, bitch, you want to come out with massive attacks with these wigs. You want to look like me.
Okay, and another thing for the wig. Another thing for the wigs. A lot of people made a good point on Twitter last night, and it was basically a joke, but it kind of made sense. Some people said, oh, Katy Perry, you better watch out because now you got that blue wig on. Now Lil Kim's going to come for you. I mean, don't you think that's petty? Okay, she's wearing a wig. Everybody wears wigs. I mean, come on, everybody wears wigs, Lil Kim. I mean, come on. I mean, that's just like, okay, if Tina Turner was to come for Beyonce, oh, Beyonce, I used to swing my hair when I was in my heyday too. So now all of a sudden you want to swing your hair?
We already hear the Tina and B comparisons, and it's never going to go away. But I mean, again, these are different lanes.
Yeah, but the thing is, between Tina and B,
when you in the pop lane, the R&B lane, and the rap lane is different.
But B paid
homage.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Some of these rap artists beef about stupid stuff. Just like Nas and Jay-Z when they had their beef. Their beef was so stupid that now look at them. They're now friendly with each other because they learned that.
But it still helped them.
It did help them, but at the same time, it didn't go anywhere. Because now look, they're both friends now. Well, not necessarily friends.
I mean,
but they're not beefing anymore.
It doesn't mean you have to hate someone. I mean beef is good. It's friendly competition.
Let me tell you something. I'm not beefing.
For real. It's not like.
Let me tell you something. I'm not beefing with nobody on YouTube because I wouldn't dare waste my time beefing with somebody on YouTube. Like for instance,
I would never do the same thing.
Well, see, I was talking to one of my friends. I was talking to one of my friends on the phone the other night, and he said something to me. He was like,
"What the fuck?
What?
Do we have to do this again?
What?
Go ahead."
He said something to me. He was like, "Oh yeah, well, you know, Messy Miles. You know Messy Miles.
Yeah,
shout out to Messy Miles. He was like, you know, well, Messy Miles, his I watch his show. I don't watch the Skorpion Show anymore because I think his show is better than the Skorpion Show. And I said, well, that's fine. You can say that you think his show is better than the Skorpion Show because number one, YouTube is a big platform for everybody.
Yes.
I mean, it's a big. If you thought that I was going to get offended by that, that's not the case because everybody's on YouTube to do their own thing. Like me and Nunu, when we were in Miami, me and Nunu had a conversation about YouTube, and Nunu said to me, he said, my videos are different from y'all's because y'all basically talk about the entertainment business. He said, whereas I don't necessarily talk about that type of stuff, and he said, I don't want anybody to think that I'm copying off of y'all.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, if you talk about the entertainment industry, I don't think anybody would think that you're copying off of us new because a lot of people on YouTube talk about us. So I don't want people to think that, oh, because the Skorpion Show's doing this, that, oh, I can't do that. You can do whatever you want to do, just as long as you make it your own. But that whole, oh, this show is better than that show. No, I don't think any show is better than any show because everybody has their own different flavor. Just like Quadir has his own different flavor.
That's why I said
Joe Works has his own different flavor.
All bring something to the
when
table.
you watch different YouTube shows, you get something different from everybody. You get something different from everybody. So when people say, oh, well, this show is better than that show, okay, well, fine, that's your opinion.
Sometimes I get a new YouTuber still quotes from other YouTube shows and stuff. I don't say nothing, but I say, okay, well, no, I'm not being smart. I'm just saying, like, you know, okay, now I see where that person get that from.
But see, I don't really watch other YouTube shows. I just don't.
I wish you would.
But I don't. Because I don't.
Damn.
Like, I don't.
You know.
What was that? Come here. I've been trying to get a hold of you for almost a month.
That's why he disappeared.
Yeah, that's why he disappeared. I've been trying to get a hold of you for almost a month. And then your phone was off. No, you are hard to find. You're definitely hard to find. Don't go nowhere because I need your number.
Or leave your number somewhere.
Yeah, I'm serious because I've been looking for you for over a month. And I couldn't even use you for my Miami trip because I couldn't even get a hold of you. I wanted to rent a car and I couldn't even get a hold of you. Don't go nowhere. I'm serious. All right.
Speaking of Miami, some people are a little bit upset about that 1 minute and 30-second video clip of Pillow Talk that's going to be on 3LW TV with Lionel Williams. Lionel is my friend, and if I can promote him in any way, I will. If you were offended by that, I am sorry. And if you say, well, that's too gay, I mean, well, what you think of us?
Well,
Moving
that's
on.
not necessarily. Well, wait.
Moving on.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't end it like that. I mean, if some people were offended,
but I don't know why they were offended.
Well,
though.
I mean, well,
because it was hot men in the video.
Well, I mean,
chest pumping.
Well, I think you and I had this conversation before, and we always disagree on this. But what may be comfortable to you may not be comfortable to everybody else. So sometimes, no, I'm not trying to be smart, but I'm saying sometimes you have to take in consideration with people who are watching us how they feel. Because just because you're comfortable with your lifestyle does not mean that the person who's watching us is. People may watch us for the entertainment news. They may not watch us to hear about who we're sleeping with or who we're doing it with. So I mean, in that video, it was Sizzle, Miami, and they seem to viewer discretion is advised. Yes.
So if it says that, what are you watching?
But wait a minute, Kevin, I agree with you 110% because I saw the video and I saw what it said, and he's exactly right. It said that, so you were fair warned before you clicked on the video. But at the same time, you also have to be mindful of the people who watch, because like I said, some people who watch us just to hear what we have to say about what goes on and not to hear what we have to say about the video.
That's why I say when we talk like that,
yes,
it's a viewer's
because I've seen some
discretion
comments on certain videos where some people are like, well, I didn't want to really hear that, and I say, well, okay, well, you didn't want to hear that, because sometimes I click on some people's videos and I don't want to hear what they doing either.
Maybe I'm gonna start just talking. I'm gonna just say something random on the video.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna just start saying nasty stuff at random.
Well, don't do that, because then it'll
don't turn a lot of people off. Okay, so last night was the 2010 MTV Movie Awards, and I don't know if I was watching the Movie Awards or the BET Awards, okay? Because it was too much cursing going on.
Yes.
Everything was bleeped out.
Yes.
Bleepity bleep, bleepity bleep, Mikhail Haja bleeping day, and bloppity blah, boop boop boop. That was very, very unprofessional.
And there was a lot of kids, yes, and it wasn't
very unprofessional.
Very unprofessional.
Very unprofessional.
I said that more than once while I was watching. Like, wait a minute, I thought kids was at this award show.
Yeah, I know. I seen Jaden Smith. His name ain't Will. It's Jaden, right?
Yeah, Jaden.
Yeah, I know. I seen Jaden Smith.
There's a lot of kids that were there. Like, I didn't understand why they did so much cussing. Like, I don't understand that, MTV. You should be ashamed of yourself. You really should, because I didn't understand it at all. The show itself was very stupid to me. Like, it was just a stupid show.
I did enjoy Tom
people who
Cruise
won. Yeah, that was entertaining. That was entertaining. I feel as though they gave Sandra Bullock that achievement award because of what happened to her. Yeah, I'm not saying that she didn't deserve it, but I think that they gave it to her now.
Know what, that happens a lot.
Happened.
Like, what's his name? Brett Michaels.
What about him?
winning The Apprentice. I think that was.
Oh, he won The Apprentice? Oh, I didn't know that.
Pity. You know, a lot of stuff be happening out of pity. Now, if they give him this American
Well, you know, some
Idol
people
job,
said the same thing from.
If they give him that American Idol job, that's out of pity too.
What American Idol job?
Because he wants to replace Simon on American Idol.
I don't know. I just think that that whole MTV Movie Awards was a little.
It was a waste of time. I mean, it was a big Twilight. It was a big promotion for Twilight, a big commercial, basically. But I did enjoy watching Katy Perry and Christina Aguilera. Now, first I want to talk about Katy Perry. The thing is, though, her performance was great, but Katy didn't give you Katy until Snoop Dogg came out because she was so concentrating on singing into the microphone, and I think she should have just threw some of that out the window. Like, we know you on a damn surfboard, you about to slide down. Give us some oomph into the performance. She was too busy singing into the microphone. But it was still a fun performance, especially when Snoop.
That was actually my first time hearing the song.
Yeah,
which was pretty amazing because I kept wanting to hear it, and then all of a sudden that was my first time hearing it. So I liked the song, I liked it, and I thought the performance was cute. So I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it still was good, but Katy, next time you ain't gotta be all.
She was.
We know you're a pop.
Basically, you're saying she was concentrating.
Yeah, you're pop, girl. You don't got to sell your vocals. You don't got to do that. Britney don't. Damn sure enough don't.
Yeah, but
still a great performance.
But I like people like Katy who sells their vocals. I
mean, Pink didn't stray. You know, Pink was graceful and singing.
But no telling how many times Pink rehearsed that.
Let me stop. I'm just trying
to.
No
telling how many times.
Shut up,
bitch.
It. I'm just trying to throw shade at Katy. But anyway,
Team Katy.
So anyway, right? You know, we seen some horrible skits from Aziz Child, whatever his name, Asar Ansari. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was getting boring, and then Christina Aguilera came out. Christina Aguilera performed, did a beautiful performance. Now the first 45 seconds of Bionic, the whole point of Bionic, she lip sync. Okay, and like I said, I'm not mad because my main bitch lip syncs, but you could still tell she was trying to do something. But then when it got into Not Myself Tonight, she was singing. Some parts were a little, you know, but when she got to that note where she screams, okay, it was correct. You know, it was on point.
Yeah.
And then after that, she went into woohoo, and I was like, okay, she sold me the song. Now I like the song even more. I like the song, and then the glowing, you know.
Yeah, that was really cute.
That was cute. But you know, she just did a good job to me, and people were like, you know, well, she was lip syncing. Why she lip sync? I mean, maybe her voice wasn't all the way there that night. She's not going to be 100% every night.
Well, I have a question.
Sure.
How do you feel about those people who were saying that? Because everybody knows that Christina Aguilera can sing.
Can sing.
She can sing. She can sing for a white girl. She can sing. Everybody knows she can sing. But how do you feel about those who say that every time Christina does sing, especially with a live performance, that bird just shitted. She always has to give you that, hey.
I wouldn't say, it's not tonight. Whoa.
No. Y'all all know what I'm talking about. When she goes, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Singing, it's just scream.
No, but I'm saying, I don't want anybody to think that I'm coming for Christina. I'm just speaking for those who were saying this on Twitter last night. Because I want to get a different opinion. You said she was good. She was good to me too. But I wanted to know how you feel about those who say that every time she does a performance, she always does that. Okay. Because before I finish, I know one thing. Before you say something, I've noticed that she does do that in every performance, especially when she sings live. She always got to give you that, just like Mariah Carey always has to give you that whistle note.
And
so I want to know, how do you feel about that?
Everybody has a signature way that they sing, okay? Patty is going to give you that singing, and then she's going to go off into a scream, okay? Fantasia is going to be singing, she's going to scream, and she's going to go, yeah, I'm tired of you, yeah. And Mariah, when she sings, she's going to go, and then when she sings, when she goes into that what's the register? My voice ain't there all the way yet, but she gives you that, okay? When A. Marie, she's going to give you, yeah. Any song, you're going to hear a yeah somewhere.
Where's Beyonce give you?
Beyonce is going to give you, and her voice shakes, okay? When Beyonce sings, it shakes. Everyone knows that everybody's going to give you, or Beyonce will give you
what do you mean? Do you mean shake as in good or bad?
No, it shakes. It could be a little irritating to some people, but
no. good or bad shake? Because I don't.
It depends on who you ask.
No.
For me, I don't care. We all know it's going to shake. She's going to booty shake. Everyone has a signature. Janet.
Time out.
Hello?
Because you tried it.
No, I did.
Yeah, you did. And one thing I'm not going to let you do is try it. First of all, Beyonce does not booty shake on all her performances.
No,
so
but I'm just saying.
All right.
I mean, but most of them.
No, there's not most of them.
Shut up. We're going to get
I'm
a booty
just
shake
saying.
somewhere.
Yeah, when she's doing a pop song. We're going to get that.
Or she's going to have an uh-oh somewhere in the song. So, anyway, everyone has their signature way of singing. Who cares? Rihanna, should we talk about how the way she walks across the stage and sing? Everyone has a signature. So
no, you don't mean
you can't
talk through the song.
Oh, excuse me. The wait is over. The wait is over. I pitch with a grenade.
Yeah, that's Rihanna.
Swing if you're feeling brave.
Yeah, that's Rihanna.
There's so much power in my name and the way.
That's Rihanna. That's Rihanna.
I'm such a fucking lady. All right, let's see.
That's Rihanna. That's her. I mean, that's no shade. That is her.
Yeah.
Why is that her? Because she can't move and sing at the same time. It's a no.
Sierra's going to give you. And
Sierra's going to give you that.
Everybody get on the floor. Come on now. Don't be hating.
You know, with that mouthpiece right here, she's going to give you that classic Janet mouthpiece. And you know what? The difference between her and Janet is that Sierra's going to be singing when she really shouldn't be singing. Because when she's dancing and singing, Sierra's one of those entertainers that she can't dance and sing at the same time. Because she only does one thing great when she's on stage, and that's dancing.
And Jay-Z always give you the same black coat, black glasses, with the microphone, with the cap.
But
it's the same thing.
But he kills
I mean, why? No one said, well, he never changed up his style.
No, I'm just asking, how do you feel when people say that?
Whitney today, child, she's gonna talk. That's her new thing. She's gonna talk to you. She's like, yeah, so me and Bobby Christina was doing this the other day, and she came to me and was like, oh, yeah. Checked in the code, walked in the door, and who I'm looking. Oh, excuse me, child. Everyone has their signature style, so don't do that. But you know, I'm so glad that Christina did such a great job that she killed all those Gaga Aguilera comparisons, because I don't see it. Okay, I do not see it at all. So I can't wait for Bionic to download it at midnight. You know, I cannot wait to do that. I have not listened to the album, even though it leaked 3 weeks ago. I have not listened to it at all. I seen some of the songs y'all tweet about, because y'all didn't buy the album, and I don't expect y'all to buy the album. But y'all up there downloading and singing and tweeting the lyrics.
I actually have the album on my phone. Larry put it on my phone, but
don't tell me about it.
That's why I thought that. No, I haven't listened. Yeah, that's why I thought it was out, because I was like, wait, but I have it, but. I guess. But anyway, I have a question. How much more time do we have?
Yeah, 17 minutes.
Okay, I have a question for you. Now, me and my friend Ibn, shout out to Ibn. Hey, Ibn.
Yeah, y'all call me at work.
Yeah. Ibn is a